kann nicht mehr. Dieses Spiel, egal was ich mache, egal was ich tue, es führt nur dazu, dass ich sterbe. Immer und immer wieder. Ich kann nicht mehr. So, dann wollen wir mal auf ins Vergnügen.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mein Freund, wir kennen die Geschichte doch schon. Wir kennen sie doch schon.
When Stanley came to a set of two, this
ging
was
er
not
durch
the
die
correct way
Rechte,
to
ja.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Das
Perhaps
wusste
he
er.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes,
What a
truly
beautiful
room worth
room.
admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Das tat er nicht.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ja, kann man schon so
Look,
sagen,
Stanley, I
ne?
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah,
I'm not
maybe.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
Digga,
but you all this time.
du hast versucht, mich umzubringen.
Really?
Und du hast mich
I was
umgebracht.
in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for
Hab
others?
ich
Are you
nicht.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your
Ja,
side.
okay,
Give me a
beweis es,
chance.
beweis es.
Now
Komm.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nein.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Rot war das da, oder?
I still don't think we're communicating
Gottverdammt.
properly. Stanley walked through the red
Ja, ist ja
door.
gut.
Oh, thank
Macht
God
er,
you are
macht
willing
er.
to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere
Gottverdammt.
that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
Ja,
right now.
schon wieder im
Don't you see that
Kreis.
it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Digga, ich sterbe, wenn ich auf dich
We
höre.
would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Ich glaube nicht, dass unser Glück
Well, I think I have a
zusammenhängt.
solution. Here, let me show you.
Ja, zeig's mir, na komm. Oh ja.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Eine sehr gute Frage. Lass mich das beantworten. Keine Ahnung. Ein Ende finden, überleben. Na, wo gelangen wir jetzt hin?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It
if we
is.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place,
Ah,
Stanley,
fuck
I
you.
think I feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
Ich gehe jetzt hier lang.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of
Ach
this.
komm. Ach komm.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay. Das endet hier wirklich. Oh! Okay. Okay, ich hab's überlebt.
God, you lived.
Ja gut, dann werden wir mal
Wind there
zurückgehen,
for a
ne?
moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
So, Diggi, was tun wir denn hier?
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, versuchen wir es. Ich vertraue dir ein letztes Mal. Ich weiß nicht warum. Warum sollte ich dir überhaupt noch vertrauen? Aber wir versuchen es. Aber ich weiß sowieso, worauf das hinausläuft. Ich stehe hier durchgehend, stehe in so einer fucking Endlosschleife. Wir werden am Ende nichts erreichen. Nichts. Wir werden hier stehen in dieser Unendlichkeit und es wird nichts passieren. Und deswegen gehe ich mich umbringen. Ich gehe mich einfach umbringen. Was soll's denn? Ne? Was? Ne?
Stanley,
Nützt ja
go
nichts.
back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Ne, was soll denn auch passieren dann, ne?
No,
Ja.
no, what are you doing? Why, do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Gar nichts. Ich gehe mich jetzt selbst umbringen, falls das überhaupt möglich ist. Wuhu!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Nein.
Do that for me?
Nein.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? Would you throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Digga, ich stell das sowieso.
Kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Hui! Siehst du, es passiert sowieso nichts. Ich kann da immer und immer wieder runterspringen und immer wieder. Ja. Digga, da bist du vorher schon falsch abgewogen. Hui! Verdammt, das habe ich jetzt nicht erwartet. Ich bin wirklich gestorben. Oh nein. Hier ist doch wieder irgendwas nicht ordentlich.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ja, maybe. Ah, Gottverdammt. Jedes Mal das Gleiche.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Er geht durch die Ja, und das wusste er auch. Ja, das wusste er. Maybe.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nein, er ging den Weg, den er wollte.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Das frage ich mich auch immer wieder.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Vielleicht. Kann ich auch da runter?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley led from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Die, was soll ich sagen? Das ist meine Geschichte, ich freue mich auch, wann ich will. Aber das war eigentlich nicht der Plan.
Now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Palaver mich nicht voll.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nein, ich werde wieder in den Selbstmord steigen.
A work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ja, und dieses Mal werden wir nicht den Selbstmord
Ja. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What?
Whoa, das war knapp.
Do you have zero consideration for others?
Nein, habe ich nicht.
Convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Nein, wir werden nicht auf dich hören.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Tür.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Rot war das da, oder?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through
the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley? All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Nö, will ich auch nicht.
See? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Das ist nicht mein Fehler.
Rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we
Danke.
go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Das ist doch
I
nice.
understand. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I
Das hast du
supposed
dir
to do with
selbst
that?
verdient.
I guess it isn't my place to judge.
Lass mich weiter jetzt hier.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Machen wir. Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Fick dich.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Lass mich einfach. Genau. Gib mir ein Spiel,
In
was...
this game, the baby
Was ist
crawls
das?
left towards danger. You
Was?
click the button to move him back to the right, and
Was
if
ist-
he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of
Was ist das?
endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Was hat die
I think
Bedeutung?
the art world will really take notice.
Du bist
But of
ein
course,
fucking
the
Sadist.
message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you
4
give 4
Stunden.
hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ich stehe auf keine 4 Stunden. Hör auf. Warum tust du mir sowas an? Ich soll das 4 fucking Stunden spielen? Niemals. Es tut mir leid, Baby. Es tut mir leid. Warum tust du mir sowas an?
Bastard.
Du hast
Did
doch
you do it
angefangen.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank
Digga.
you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Dankeschön.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Besser
Let's
ist
see.
das.
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well,
Oh,
Stanley, is this any better? At
Minecraft.
last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Ja,
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making
ich
things
bin
for you.
ehrlich.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
Dein Haus ist
complete.
scheiße.
I made this, Stanley.
Das ist scheiße.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das möchte. Möchte ich das? Ja, versuchen wir es mal, ne?
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait,
Wenn
that's
ich mehr
it.
Platz
We
hätte.
must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Ja, Mann, Diamanten. Lass mich Diamanten kriegen.
Oh my.
Ab in den
Looks like it's going
Untergrund.
to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Wie wird... Ich wollte Minecraft spielen. Ah, was sind wir denn jetzt hier?
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Sieht ziemlich Portal-mäßig aus. Hey. Gib mir das. Ich will mir das nur ein bisschen näher angucken. Ah, vielleicht ist es noch wichtig. Ah, okay, habe ich jetzt nicht groß. Ah, nerviges Geräusch. Aber die Musik ist gut.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Rauf mit dem Scheiß. Ah.
Genius.
Easy.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Das sieht wieder
Which is
ziemlich...
why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Yes.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all it...
Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Okay, ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass ich das überlebe. Mittlerweile bin ich mir nichts mehr sicher. Um gar nichts mehr. Und ich fall schon wieder. Und ich fall schon wieder. Wo bin ich? Wo gehe ich hin? Es ist so dunkel hier. Das sieht richtig aus. Das ist ein Licht. Wenn ich was durch meine jahrelange Spielerfahrung gelernt habe, dann ist da, wo das Licht ist, auch der richtige Weg. Ich habe mich geirrt.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Hältst ganz schön viel von dir selbst. Ja, musst du auch, ne? Ich meine, ich bin der Charakter, der Hauptcharakter. Ah, Gott verdammt!